Namo Buddhassa. Welcome all to our series on Mudita journey. Our teacher is Ayya Dr. Pannatheri from Myanmar. Before we start the program, I just wanted to introduce our teacher, our instructor today. Dr. Pannatheri has completed her MA in Buddhist Studies, postgraduate studies of Pali and Buddhist Studies in University of Kelaniya, Sri Lanka, and she received the Gold Medal Award in MA program. Ayya recently completed her PhD at Shan State Buddhist University, Myanmar, and her thesis for PhD was Grief Management and Buddhist Psychology. Grief as in Soka Management and Buddhist Psychology. She is also a lecturer of Theravada Buddhist meditation, theory and practice for postgraduate diploma and MA programs at Shan State Buddhist University. Her primary interests are integration of Buddhist psychological teachings into contemporary Western psychotherapies. With regard to meditation practices, she is familiar with the Satipatthana, Samatha, and Vipassana meditation practices in different traditions of Myanmar, like Mahasi, Pauk, SN Goenka, etc. Besides, Ayya is also a founder of Bodhitheri Meditation Center in Tongui, Myanmar. And she's always organizing online meditation retreats and Dhamma teachings. This is very short synopsis of Ayya's introduction. With that, on behalf of all the participants, with great gratitude, I wanted to welcome Ayya Pannatheri to this session and request on behalf of all the participants to please give us a Dhamma Desna on Mudita journey, lecture number 3 today. Thank you, Ayya.
Good morning from Myanmar and good evening. It's good to see you again. This is our day 3 and lecture and discussions as well. So before we start the session, shall we recite the Buddha? Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, so today I will also talk about the mudita, and I hope you have practiced. Last few days, mudita, and you can also share your experience. And if you have any questions concerning with the okay, so this morning, I like to talk about the mudita. Last week, the mudita means the appreciative joy. Okay, so we have 2 parts: appreciation and joy. Yeah, so we can appreciate ourselves or we can appreciate others. Plus, we must be joyful in our success or in others. So the characteristics of mudita involves 2 parts: appreciation and joy. We have just appreciation, but we don't have joy, but it is not complete. Okay, so that mudita involves 2 characteristics, 2 qualities: appreciation and joy. That's why the English translation is appreciative joy. Yeah, so that is the happiness that arises from appreciating others' good fortune or our own. Yeah, so that is the mudita. No? So mudita is actually we look for the good Okay, so there are many good things in life and bad things in life. So our life is combined with dukkha and sukha and dukkha. Yeah, everybody's life the same, and our outside world, inner world also the same, dukkha, sukha all the time. But mudita is tactically implies good in others or in oneself. And then we learn to recognize and we learn to appreciate what good there is. Yeah. So we learn to recognize, we learn to look at the good side or the good side of our life. It is very important. It's usually said that it is easier to be compassionate towards somebody. For example, when we see our friend is suffering, or maybe he or she is in a big debt, for example, we can easily develop the compassion, karuna, towards him or her. Oh yeah, he is very poor now. She is very poor now. She is in a debt or something. But when we see another friend who is successful, he or she got the position, higher position than us, we not easy to appreciate. Difficult. So what I mean is, we easily to develop karuna, but to develop mudita is more difficult. That's why we need to switch, the shift from, our thinking sometimes from negative to positive, negative to positive. So we usually look at the bad side of the life. So we have to change to look at the good side of the life, good side of the other people. So that's why appreciation towards other is very important. Very important. So as we all know, everyone enjoys being acknowledged, yeah, being acknowledged or being appreciated. Everyone likes acknowledgement. Everyone likes appreciation. For example, maybe you may have experience when we meet with somebody. I don't know, yeah. Oh, for the, like, if we Indian to Indian, you can pronounce your name correctly. But if I pronounce, you may feel like, it's not correct. So it means that less appreciation, less appreciation. Yeah. So sometimes if we are called our name, oh, we feel very happy, very happy. Ayya Pannatheri, sometimes feel. Now, in these days, my Rector Seattle, our teacher, director of our university, he is the teacher of the Mudita Karuna, the Brahma Vihara. So he always try to call us. He always call us the full name, with our title. For example, now I am graduated, so he calls me Dr. Pannatheri, like that. So I feel very happy to hear when he calls me. But of course, he is my teacher, so he can call me Pannatheri, come. Uh, Let me talk to you, something like. But no, he tried to appreciate my hard work for my PhD. So he called me Dr. Pannatheri. So that is totally different, when we in the social dealing, it talks a lot. That's why sometimes calling the name is really, really important. Really important. Yeah. My teacher, rector, we call Seadona, venerable rector, the most venerable rector, he always remember the names. Very surprisingly, one time I brought my mom to pay homage to my teacher in another city. And like a few months or 1 year or 1.5 years, and she came to our university. My mom came to our university and then met with Seattle. And Seattle just called her name straight away. And I was so surprised. Oh, he could memorize my mom's name. I'm so happy. So that's why when we practice mudita, when you practice mudita day after day, so you will be changed, like, okay, whenever you meet with somebody, you always look at him or her with appreciation. So calling the name is also very important, and we acknowledge somebody, yeah, by calling their name like that. And that's why sometimes even the very small action of gratitude, or very simplest action of appreciation, can change someone's entire day. I read one cartoon, one day a person, when he came to the office, he decided to appreciate others. Okay, today I will appreciate whoever I see in the office. Then when he arrived the office, he met with his colleague, and his colleague got the haircut. So he said, "Wow, your haircut is so nice. You look so nice today." Then that person, the whole day he was happy. Okay, my haircut, very good. Yeah. Okay. I look good. I look good with this haircut. So wherever he goes, he feels happy because of that appreciative words he received in the early morning at the office. So this is very important, to even a simplest action or simplest speech, or very small action that we give, uh, that can change someone's entire day, the whole day, like that. So another way is we can think of, like, okay, some people, maybe you may have also experienced in these days, oh, it is very difficult to develop mudita, to think of the other's success. But for myself, I'm okay. I can develop mudita, to think of my success, to think of my achievement. But for others, I feel difficult, a little bit difficult, especially the one who had conflict with me. Yeah, or some disputes with me, or the one I don't like. I have difficulty to appreciate that person. So you can think of one thing, like, uh because of, I mean, you can imagine that your life without them, without those people, without that person. For example, when you are living with a family, in your family, you may have a kind of the problem with your father, your mother, or maybe sometimes, you have problem with your children because they don't listen to you, so many things. So you can imagine that your life without them, your life without them, your life without your boss, your life without your colleagues, your life without your employees, your life without your husband or wife or children. Because of them, your life is more meaningful, more meaningful. Sometimes they are good, sometimes they are bad. But anyway, because of them, your life is meaningful. Right. So that if you try to appreciate someone, you can think in that way. You can imagine that, okay, how about my life without them? Because of their presence, because of being with us, being with them, my life is more meaningful. I have more security. My life is secure, and I have happiness. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes, okay, I have happiness. I have a meaningful life. So you can think in that way. Yeah. So that's why the appreciation each other is really, really important. Yeah, really important. So if we appreciate each other in a family or workplace, we can create a happy environment. So you can think of your family environment or work environment. Why? If there is no happiness, or if there's many fightings or conflicts, you please think of appreciation. So good side, look at the good side of your family member, look at the good side of your colleagues and co-workers or people at office, so that you can create a happy environment. Dealing with mudita can produce secure emotion for each other. Sometimes my yogi also, the meditators, they also reported me like, Siale, Ayya, I try to good at try to be good with them, but their replies are not good. I try to develop mudita, but they are still angry and greedy and always making problems like that. No problem. You can just keep on developing mudita, and you can just try keep on dealing with them with appreciation. Then they will gradually change, and you can, because whoever everybody likes appreciation, everybody likes compliment, no? Because they feel secure. Like, for example, like I just told you, oh, your haircut is look very nice, and you look good with this new hairstyle. So he feels secure. If he has the secure emotions, then he can be happy. Of course, if he is happy, he will talk to you happily, and he will give back to you happiness. So this is the theory, yeah. So that's why please keep on dealing with mudita. Please keep on appreciating each other, yeah, and then build healthy relationship. Healthy, yeah, healthy. We have relationship every day, but not healthy. That's why. So if we want to build healthy relationship, please develop a mudita, yeah, mudita. So another thing is, we talked about last week also. The world is competitive, and there are competition everywhere. So at the office, we need to compete with the other people. Yeah, at school, we need to compete with many people, something like that. So you can think of it, when we were younger in our school, what did we learn? And how did we learn? Our mother, father, our parents always encourage us. You must have the high marks in your class and A grade. Of course, if we get C grade and they are not happy, and the teachers will not appreciate us, if we and the teachers will appreciate us if we get straight A, or the like ranking, the first rank, second rank, like that. And they do not appreciate the kind of the average student. That is what we have been through. We have got these kind of concepts from our parents and from our teachers. Competition. We must have competition. So in our childhood had kinds of these full of teachings with that competitions. So when we brought up, of course, we are automatically competitive with many people, or there are people around us. So we have dry life, no mudita, no appreciation. We cannot be happy with the others' success, others' achievement, like that. That's why we should live with mudita in this competitive world. When in December, I went to Rangoon, because I don't live in Rangoon. I live in another city. So it's when I went to Rangoon. Rangoon is kind of the big city, right? The biggest city in Myanmar. And many rich people, many business people are there, like in, I'm not sure, in Delhi or Mumbai, I don't know, in India. Yeah, but Yangon is kind of the business city, not the government office city, but business city. So I met with one rich guy. He is the president of one bank, yeah, the bank. And he is like under 40, under 40, 38 or something. I don't know exactly. And when I talked to him, and he is the overseas graduate, like he graduated in Canada or and in Thailand, China, like that. So he brought up in a rich country and he is rich right now, and he is the president of the bank. But he was not happy. He even told to me, I wanted to commit suicide. Why? Why? I asked him, why? I am not satisfied with my current situation, he said. I'm not successful. He said, I'm not successful. I feel like I am nothing. I was so surprised. I was so surprised. Why? What happened to you? You know, and he is comparing with the other people, the other bankers, the other presidents of the bank. He was comparing, like, then he felt depressed. He felt depressed, and he told to me that I didn't meet with my mom for months because I didn't want to. I was not a successful son. I had many problems in my bank, many problems in my what to call, they said kind of the members, they have the member of the board members, something organization board. Then they all complained to me so that I have many problems. So I didn't meet with my mom. She kept on calling me, but I didn't want to talk to her. So why this happened? Rich, educated, and healthy. He is very strong one. He went he usually goes to the gym, do the exercise. His body is very healthy, but mentally not healthy. Mentally not healthy. So it's happened commonly in these days. We do physical exercise. We go to the gym. We play the kind of the bodybuilding and then things and many things. The people try to be healthy physically, but not try to be healthy mentally. So that the suicidal thoughts are really becoming increasing in these days, even in Myanmar. But in Myanmar, most of us are Buddhists, so we have very few cases of suicidal thoughts. Not like in Japan, Korea, they have many suicidal cases. But in Myanmar, very few. But surprisingly, in these years, people are struggling. Political situation is not okay, and financial business is not okay, and no future, no certain, no, they are not sure for the future. So more cases, more cases. So I was so surprised why the rich people are not happy. They are unhappy because of competition, because of comparing with other. So that's why when we develop the mudita, this is very important, very important, not to compare yourself with the other. For example, when you think of your success, okay, maybe you have a achievement in your school or in your office, but another thought may come in like, oh, I was successful, but I was not as success as my colleague or my friends. Please don't compare with the other people. You yourself is unique already. Please don't compare. If you compare, you might have jealousy or depression or any the other bad emotions can come up. That's why don't compete each other, and then don't compare with other people. Yeah, so that's why I want to say is, although the people are rich, although the people are educated, they lack appreciation and they cannot love themselves and others. Yeah, so that's why I want to emphasize that. Please develop mudita. Okay, let me share this slides. This is the Buddha's quote. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they really have. So why this young, rich man, rich banker cannot be happy? Because he failed to appreciate, he fails to appreciate what he has, what he already has. Yeah, that's why we should appreciate ourselves. So mudita, the distant enemy of mudita is indifferent and listlessness or boredom. So sometimes we feel boring, sometimes we feel indifferent, like, oh, life, every day, life is the same. Yesterday, my life, today, my life, the same, something like that. Most of for example, the retired people, no? The retired people are mostly happen like this. Oh, I don't have any particular interesting job. So my life is like so every day so, and I don't have any promotion, any development at work. So okay, my life is so. So this is arati. Arati is the distant enemy of mudita. So in Pali we call aratiya pahanaya mudita bhavitappa. So if you have arati, if you have the boredom, or if you have the unhappiness, indifferent mind, unhappiness, actually, arati is kind of you have no interest, less interest in what you are doing. Sometimes we have this kind of experience in meditation. Sometimes meditation is, we don't have any different, any significant development. So we feel like, oh, meditation sometimes boring, no development, no improvement, something like that. So it's arati. So we have less interest in meditation. In life, also the same. So that to escape from arati, mudita should be practiced. So this is you can read in the Anguttara Nikaya, Arati Suttam. Arati Suttam. Okay, so I think I should stop here for a while. And already 30 minutes. So yeah, if you want to share something, if you want to ask something, okay, please.
Yeah, thank you, Ayya. The forum is open for any questions or any comments you have for Ayya. Please go ahead and raise your hand. It's right there, or you can unmute yourself and ask your question. And if you wanted to ask in Hindi or Marathi, I can help with the translation too. We do not see any raised hand or anything. Any comments? Maybe you can comment on how your practice is going on. Okay, one question is, what is the actual meaning of arati? Yeah, you are muted somehow.
Okay. So arati is rati is like you have passionate mind. You have passion in meditation, you have passion in listening to the Dhamma, or you have passion in talking to talking to friends, like that. So it means it's passion or kind of joy or happiness, something like that. But in the translation, according to the scholars, it is as I mentioned, indifferent feeling or boredom like that. So that is the meaning of the arati. So it's the opposite of rati. Rati is passion. Arati means you have no passion.
Any other question for Ayya? Any comments about your practice or anything? You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Vandami Ayaji, when I sit in meditation position and do mudita meditation for some time, after that, my mind automatically goes towards the nostril and start anapan, and after some time, it automatically goes to the head and start vipassana. Whether it is okay or not.
It depends on the practice. If you are kind of the experienced practitioner, not the beginner, that this way is correct. You just follow naturally. Just follow the naturally. Like your mind sometimes for the significant object is sometimes the air, the breath. So you follow the breath. Sometimes your heart, the feeling or the mind are significant. That's why you follow the heart. So it means that you are practicing samatha, then vipassana, samatha and vipassana. We call that yuganata method. So it's some yogi, they practice samatha, then develop the concentration, then go to vipassana, then come back to collect the samadhi, concentration, then go to vipassana. So this is yuganata, it's parallel. Samatha and vipassana, samatha. If you are experienced meditator, it's okay. But if you are kind of if you're like not really beginner, but you want to practice from the very basic, then you should start samatha only. Don't go to vipassana. Only concentration first. So you try to develop concentration by anapana. Then you have really very deep concentration, then you can start to practice the awareness of your body and mind, and the arising and falling, the rising and passing away, anicca, dukkha, anatta. Of course, you can contemplate on those characteristics. Yeah. If you feel like you like to start from the very basic and step by step. Yeah. But if you are, of course, experienced meditators, of course you can follow the flow of the Dhamma, no? The flow of the Dhamma. Sometimes you have the significance object is the air. Okay, air. You do not select any object, just follow the Dhamma, that follow the natural phenomenon. So this also okay.
Thank you, Ayaji. One more thing is that when I used to meditate on nostrils, anapan, or whether I used to do mudita meditation, sometimes it happens that my mind goes to the painful area. If I have pain in my shoulder, then heavy sensations, then mind goes to see that sensation for 5 minutes. So whether it is good or not, or whether I should focus back to my anapana or mudita.
Yeah, if you practice mudita or anapana, just focus on the one pointed. So we have two types of the concentration, yeah, or practice we can call one pointed concentration. So it means that if you focus on the air, the breath, just forget about everything, just only the breath. So this is one pointed. So it means that you have no disturbances, like if the body is painful or to the environment is noisy or smelly or whatever, you don't care. You just focus one-pointed. This is we call trying to develop the one-pointed concentration. But sometimes we have the moment-to-moment concentration. That is the Kanika Samadhi. That is no problem, noisy. Okay, I try to contemplate the noise, the sound. Okay, noisy, no problem. Pain coming up. Okay, I try to contemplate pain arising and falling, arising and passing away of the pain, arising and passing away of the noise, whatever. So you follow these things. So that is called momentary concentration. So when you practice Anapana, when you practice Mudita, these are the samatha meditation, tranquility meditation. They are not vipassana meditation. These are they are the samatha tranquility meditation. That's why you should focus only one thing. If you develop mudita, okay, just mudita, then painful or whatever, don't worry. You keep on contemplating. You keep on contemplating. You just focus on the. You just focus to develop the mudita mind, and you just try to develop the concentration by the anapanasati. Don't focus on pain, okay, because you are practicing tranquility meditation. You are not practicing vipassana. I hope it's clear.
Sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu,
Yeah.
sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
Yeah, very practical question. Very good. Very practical question.
कोई और अगर प्रश्न है तो आप हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं, मराठी में भी पूछ सकते हैं। मैं ट्रांसलेट करने की कोशिश करूंगा अय्या जी के लिए। इफ यू हैव क्वेश्चन इन हिंदी और मराठी, you can raise. Yeah, Murli, please go ahead.
Vandami Ayya ji. Hello, are you
Yes,
able to
please.
hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead with your question.
Maybe I have a generic, like last time we had discussed about this dana. I want to just continue with that question actually. Question is, since we do a dana, it's an unwholesome, it's a wholesome chitta, but it's not connected with. It's connected with the knowledge, or without the knowledge we have to give the dana, because suppose there is a dana given with not uh, with not of mm, maybe it is earned with terms of this not a good thing, like you have this uh, we earn it in a very fast way, maybe on the share, and we earn it or something like that. So that's an example which I want to give. So you're giving dana, and you have that intention that it is a wrong thing which you have earned the money, and but still a person want to give the donation, and the donation, like we say, there is a knowledge and the dana. Is it what is important when you're giving dana? There is a knowledge that I've done wrong, but still I want to do a dana. But is that not with the knowledge I want to give the dana? Is that is valid, or I have to I have to that whatever the livelihood which I have is not really good. If that's also giving dana, is it applicable, or I have to change the way of the dana? So the question may be quite confusing, or maybe I don't.
I understand what you mean. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll give you one example. Yeah, give you one example. One day, a guy in Myanmar in a kind of in November, October. Yeah, of course, October is the special month for us after the Vasa, after the 3 months Vasa. So That time we call it the light festival. We have the light festival in our tradition. By that time, the Buddha came down from the Davarensa, no? Davarensa, from the heaven. He came down. So we offer the light and we welcome to the Buddha by offering the light. So that is the festival time. By that time, we have to pay homage to our elders, like our grandmother, our parents, like that. So we go to the house by house, we pay homage like that. This is the tradition. So that guy, he planned to buy the apples for his grandma. And in his mind, he said like, if I pay respect to the grandma and then I buy the apples and I brought the apples and then I will give dana to my grandma. So she must appreciate and she must say like, oh, you're very good. You're a good grandson, something like that. So he wanted to get that appreciation, that acknowledgement. That's why he bought the apple and he tried to donate his grandma. Similarly, in our day-to-day life, we always do the same. For example, we buy coffee for the boss because we want to get some favor from him or her, like that. So sometimes our dana has kind of expectation. Okay, you give, but you want to take something. You give something, but you want to get something back. That's why you donate. So if you have the knowledge is important. When we do dana, when we do the donation, when we offer the things, we should have the knowledge. For example, while you are doing a donation or an offering, the first thing, the teaching of the Buddha is, first thing, you must have the kind of the right livelihood. Okay, sila. So you must have the pure sila at that moment. For example, you can keep the right livelihood and you have the sila. This is first thing. You are the donor. So donor side is purify mind and purify sila. One thing. And then for example, you donate a cup of water, for example, or you donate I don't know, maybe a thing, one thing to the monk, or for example, or the one person. So this is the object, the thing that you are going to donate. So this thing must be also received by the right livelihood. This is not you stole from somebody. This is not you cheated somebody and get this. No, this is also pure the material, pure material. So the donor side is pure, and this we call this the dana vitu. No, dana vitu. No, dana vitu is pure. And then how about the receiver? The receiver may be the beggar on the street, maybe, okay, or maybe the householder, maybe your friend, just the normal person, or maybe the monk, or maybe your meditation teacher, maybe the Buddha. Different, no? The receiver. So the receiver side, if you donate, okay, you are pure. This the dana vitu is pure, but the receiver is beggar. Sila not pure. So the benefit you get is not very high, less. The receiver, ordinary person, not the animal, not the beggar, but the receiver, he keeps the 5 precepts well, the sila pure. So your benefits of dana is higher, the quality higher. And the receiver is like the monks or like the meditator, the mind is very purified, not only sila, samadhi and panya. Sila, samadhi, panya, pure and developed. So that is the higher level of the benefits you can get. So these are the knowledge you must have before you do the donation, you do the dana, so that you know when you donate something, you try to meditate, breathe in, breathe out, and then you try to practice that I have to let go this cup. This cup is normal my cup. I will not have attachment on this cup because I want to donate this cup to somebody. So I will not attach. So you cut off your attachment and you try to develop your Sila Samadhi Panya here, then you donate respectfully, you donate wholeheartedly and seriously. Then the receiver is also Sila Samadhi Panya very high. Then you can have the highest the benefits of the Dharma. So that's why the knowledge is very, very important when you do the donation or offering. I hope I'm answering to your questions.
Vandami Ayya, I have one question on Dana also, that if any monastery is being constructed and we have to donate in the account of monk, whether it is right or not, because monk should not touch gold and silver and money. So whether we can donate in their account or not.
Their account of money.
The monk has one account. Whether we can donate
Oh,
in the
I
account
see.
of the monk or not
Mm-hmm.
for construction of a monastery or anything else.
Yeah. This is according to the Vinaya, of course, the monks do not keep the money. But sometimes they have the kind of account, no cash, only the numbers in the account, like that. So at that moment, what you have to think is, like, for example, as I told you, okay, this amount of money I want to donate because he can build the monastery, or he can build the building, or he can use for other things, for education or whatever. So this is your side. And you don't look at his side. You look at is like, okay, he is the monk. He is the kind of the holy person for you. So you donate it. So you think of only your side, then you can get also the full benefit. Full benefit. Yeah, like that.
Thank you.
I see one more question in the chat box here.
Okay.
What is the difference between Khanik Samadhi, Upchara Samadhi, and Appana Samadhi or Arpana Samadhi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Khanika Samadhi is moment-to-moment concentration. So, for example, when we are in daily life, we practice the satipatthana, no? The mindfulness practice. Then, okay, we hear the sound. Okay, sometimes we see the people, whatever. So it's moment to moment. We try to develop the concentration. We don't choose any object. We don't choose any particular meditation object. Just practice. So that is called moment-to-moment concentration, Khanika Samadhi. Upajara Samadhi is when it's more related to the samatha practice. So for example, Anapana, we practice. We forget about everything. We just try to remember. We just try to focus on the breath, in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath. Then very strong concentration arise. Sometimes the color is changed. We can see the flow of the air. So at that time, but that is not in the jhana stage. Jhana stage, but very, very close to jhana stage. Upajara is like the in English, how to say, at a house, for example, is just in front of the house. So it means that if you want to enter the house, you can enter already. So Upajara is similar. It's very close to the Appana Samadhi. It's very close to the jhana stage already. So it's all what we can call it That is the strong concentration, very close to the absorption stage. So Apana Samadhi, another one Apana Samadhi is we call Jhana Samadhi. When you attain the jhana, it means that you are attaining the Apana Samadhi. That is, we call this the kind of the absorption stage. Upajara is SS concentration. So in English, we call moment to moment, momentary concentration, SS concentration, and absorption. So 3 stages.
Yeah, thank you, Ayya. Any other questions or comments you have for Ayya? Please go ahead. I see one more, Ayya. In the first jhana, what is the meaning of vichara and vitakka?
Okay, so we are talking about the samatha. Yeah, vitaka vichara is in the first jhana. For example, when we practice the mindfulness of breathing, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, right? So vitaka is we try to think of the breath only. We are not interested in any other thing, any other meditation object. We are interested only in the breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. That is called vitaka. The first factor of the first factor of the jhana. Vitaka. The vichara is like your mind is wandering. Okay, I see here the sound, and then come back to the air. So you put effort to remember your breath. Okay, sometimes you feel painful in your body, pain, and then you lost the breath already, yeah? And then you try to come back. Okay. So it means that you are putting the effort to know your breath, to contemplate, to focus on your breath. So that is called vichara. Okay, so these things, vitak and vichara, these are the factor of the jhana. So the first jhana has these 2 factors. If you have these 2 factors, these 2 characteristics, yeah, of course, the first jhana has these 2 characteristics. Okay, another question.
Yeah, I cannot make any sense of that question. Whether Appana is path to Appana.
Appana. I am not very clear.
Sorry,
It's typo in there, right? Yeah.
I actually I wish to mention that upachara is the path of Appana.
Okay.
You can say the upachara is the only path. It is not the samadhi. It is the only path. I want to know that whether upachara is only path to Appana, or upachara you can say the
yes.
You can say it is like concentration. It is a path or it is a concentration.
Oh, okay. It's also a type of concentration. Upajara Samadhi. Upajara Samadhi is one type of concentration. If I have to explain, in samatha practice, when you practice the anapana, first thing in the if you can you may not have the very clear of the breath. Okay, you know breathing, but you cannot see the air in your mind. But when you have a little bit good concentration, so you can see the flow of the air, the part of the air is become like gray color at the tips of the nostril. Okay, the breath is here. It's the gray color. And then you can see that the breath here, the air here becomes white color, change to the white color. It means that your concentration is very good already. Very good already. So that stage is Upajjhara Samadhi. If you have the Upajjhara Samadhi, so you can see the air, the breath becomes brighter. So that the Upajjhara Samadhi is in a good concentration stage. And if you get the Appana Samadhi, so the air here, we call is Anapana Nimitta, Anapana sign, the sign of Anapana. So here the air becomes like a diamond, like very shine, very shine, you can see here. So these are 3 levels. Some are, first thing is like not very clear, like gray color, and then it becomes white color, and it becomes very bright color. So that Upajjhara Samadhi level is white color. So you can see here. And the Appana Samadhi, this is brighter. The air is brighter, like a diamond sometimes, like very shining color. So that is the called Appana Samadhi level. So Upajjhara Samadhi, Appana Samadhi, these are the related to the Samatha method, Samatha. Khanika Samadhi is related to the Vipassana. So I hope it's clear.
Ayya, one more question. It is my personal question. Like, when I sit for the concentration in a sitting posture, sometimes I feel pain in leg, and pain is like that I can't continue in that posture. So whether at that time I can change the posture, because in between after 15-20 minutes I feel some pain. So it is like thinking that I can't sit in that posture for so long. At that time, posture can be changed.
How long after sitting?
After half an
How
hour.
many minutes you feel pain?
No, it continues. But unless I change the posture after this.
I mean, for example, you do meditation for 1 hour, for example, but after how many minutes? After how many minutes? Like
around half an hour. After half an hour.
Half an
After half an hour.
Okay, yeah, that is usual. Like after 20 minutes, our body, especially the lower part of the body, start being painful. So this is normal. So for me, my recommendation is, if you can check your mind at that moment. For example, you have the painful for example, in your knees or lower part of the body, but you check your mind, can you be patient with that? Actually, the pain is the nature. We are not creating it at all. And the pain is very common. I have pain, you have pain, other people have pain. So you have to change your attitude. Change your attitude. You don't, please don't think I am painful, oh, I feel very painful. So not mixed with I. Don't think I, yeah? My, like that. No, this is nature. I can overcome, no problem. This is nature. If I sit long hour, I will have the pain like that. So please try to change your attitude. Then you check your attitude, you check your mind. If you have dosa, I don't like, I hate this pain. Why? This is the disturbance. I have not good meditation because of this pain. I don't like it. Then you have anger. So, of course, you should stop and mindfully change your posture. Sometimes you can just straighten your your body only, then your pain will be released, then it is okay. But sometimes it is not okay, then you have to change the lower part position, change mindfully, like that. But if you check your mind, you can be patient, no problem. Okay, painful, very painful, but I still can accept it. I still can accept this is the nature. Then don't change. Don't change. Pain is just the pain, don't change. If you change every time, it becomes habit of your body. Your body, like 30 minutes after sitting 30 minutes, then your body always demands like, okay, please change, painful, please change, like that. So that if you can be patient, you don't have any dosa, any anger, please don't change. 1 hour, don't change. Then you will be okay later on. You'll be okay. So this time, like, you can check your attitude. You can change your attitude. I don't like this pain. And then you change. No problem. This is the nature. I want to stop. I want to change the posture. And then you change the attitude. If you change now, that becomes really habit. So no problem. Be patient. Next 1 more minute. Next 5 more minutes, like that. So you change your attitude, then you go on. Then I think it will be okay until 1 hour. So for me, I prefer not to change the posture unless you are very angry with the pain.
Okay, well, thank you. I will try that. Let's hope I can conquer that pain. Thank you.
Yeah, I see a few more questions in the chat box. One is related to, two of them are related to dana. Maybe we can take them together.
Yeah. Okay, I will
So
read.
should we choose recipient for dana according to fruition of whom we are giving? That's the first one. And then then would it be pure dana because intention is on fruit in return of dana? And I would also try to see if we can add this question in the same part. Is dana to be given without knowledge or unknowingly giving to a beggar? Based in situations of dana is highest than arranged dana, or is the situation is higher than the arranged dana?
Actually, if you have the opportunity to choose, if you have the chance to choose the recipient for dana, it is good. But most of the time, we have no choice. Yeah. So because we want to get the wholesome kusala, so we want to make dana. So that's why at that moment, okay, if you don't see the very noble person, if you cannot find the noble person, but you have chance to donate to the normal people, or maybe sometimes animals, sometimes the beggars, you have no choice, no problem. Because if you don't do dana, you cannot get the kusala, right? So you want to get the merit, so you do it. But at that moment, please concentrate on your side, Please try to practice bhavana, samatha or vipassana, and then you try to check your mind. Let go. The dana object is not yours. You let go. So you check your attachment, cut off your attachment, and then give fully. Then you don't expect anything from the other side. Maybe, that person should thank to me, that person should acknowledge me, whatever. No, just let it go. That is the pure dana. So if we don't have chance to meet with the noble person or the very what to call them, Yeah, of course, the reverend. So, okay, no problem. You can just don't give dana whoever you meet. So this is okay. So don't make the fruit, or don't expect for the kind of the result or the benefits or whatever. No problem. You have already get the benefit, although you do not have the expectation. So this is first thing. Second thing is dana without knowledge and with knowledge. Dana with knowledge is more beneficial, of course. Sometimes we do good things. You know, Christian people also doing good things, and Islam people also doing good things, and Buddhists also doing good things, Hindu people also doing good things. But what is the difference? The Buddha teaches us whatever we do, we must do with the wisdom. Wisdom. We must understand cause and effect, the law of cause and effect. So whenever we do the good things, dana, as a Buddhist, we must do with the wisdom. That is more beneficial. So sometimes we do good things unknowingly. Okay, beggar. I see a beggar. Okay, give money, no problem. So this is first person. The second person is, the beggar. Look at the suffering of the beggar. Garuna, no? Garuna. Oh, how suffer he is. He has no money, he has no food, he has no shelter. So if I give this 1 rupee, or if I give this 10 rupees, oh, he can eat already. Oh, okay, I will donate him for his sake, like that. And at that moment, you have no attachment on this 10 rupee, because you have the chetana, no? You have the chetana, volition for this beggar. So you donate wholeheartedly. So that is also, you are donating with the knowledge, you are donating with the wisdom. So that's why knowing unknowingly is different. That's why if you donate, if you do dana with the wisdom, knowledge, is more beneficial. So please be careful when you make any offering. Please do it wholeheartedly. Please do it purely, with pure mind, pure sila, pure samadhi, pure panya. So it's more beneficial. You don't need to pray for that, no? You have already get the benefits.
Thank you, Ayya. And now one more in here is, in Uposat days, can we drink coconut water after midday?
Can.
You can. And in Vikala, what should we drink?
Can. Cold drinks, all cold drinks can. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask one question. I don't know. I met with one Indian lady, and whenever she makes dana, she makes secretly. You know, she one time she told to me, Siale, she called me Siale, or yeah, Siale, please come with me. Don't tell anybody, okay? I want to make donation to the one monk, but don't let them know, like that. And then I asked her, why? In Myanmar, we always do the donation. So we get the, our friends, our relatives, and then we do together. And then we share merits. Okay, and then I share merits to you. I did the kusala, I did donation, this. Please share my merits, like that. But she said, no, in our tradition, we have to keep secret our dana merits. If somebody knows, we cannot get benefit fully. She say like that. Is that true? in India?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe some other people can comment on it.
Do you do the dana donation secretly?
No, yeah, I don't do secretly, no.
Uh,
I always wanted to rejoice when I'm giving dana with full joy. So
ah, I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Is dana with an ego or without ego? That's what I mean. If you do with the ego, like the expectation, or maybe proud, no? Sometimes we are proud of, okay, I can donate this much amount of money. They cannot donate at this very few, the small amount of money. I can donate big amount of money. So you have the kind of the ego, you have the kind of the being proud. So it is different. It's akusala. That's why you must have the purified mind at that moment. No proud, no competition, and no expectation. So it is better.
thank you, yeah. We see one raised hand. Ram Baliji, please go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Ayyaji want to know about the secret jhana in the India. What I think of the people, sometimes people take money to build something like a school or hospital or something for public. They want charity from the people. And after that, after making that construction had completed, they put the name on the board. One person has given so much amount, this second one is given so much amount, and like that. But some people don't want to be named in the board. They want to donate the secretly. So there is two type. They think that I should not be give more publicity for that I had given this amount. But the charity person who organize all these things, they want that they make announcement. They want that by announcement, some person who at present is not willing to give the charity, but after seeing that so many people are giving dana, then I should also. So that is the motto of the organizer. To declare names, this person has given this person has given this, and if suppose there is gathering of 500 people and 10% has given and remaining are keeping quiet, they are not going ahead for that charity. So in that case, that announcement will pinch some people that I should also. So both sides is there. Why they give secretly, I don't know about, but people are there. They give dana and they don't want to be named somewhere. Don't want to mention somebody like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's similar to our tradition.
Yeah.
It's in Myanmar also very similar to that.
Somebody don't want. Why I should? Oh, I am giving heart by my heart, and it should go for the purpose. Purpose is that to help some people to build some good thing. That purpose is the only motto. My motto. I don't want that my name should be mentioned on the board and nothing. So, what is the benefit? I don't know, but this type of tradition is there in the India.
I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so any more questions?
no, Yaji, the two comments I see is again the same thing what Ram Baliji said. They just wanted to not have the name or fame with that, or they don't wanted their ego to be built, or maybe not feel proud about it, or something like that.
Okay, thank you. Oh, another one?
One more raised hand. Rashida ji, please go ahead. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, we do dana because with respect, when you give somebody dana who is in need, so with respect we give them dana, and so that people should not know that they are, in trouble and they need money or they need help. That is why to keep it secret from other people with respect, that is we give dana without announcing, without anybody else letting know. This is the custom in our community that whenever you give dana with your right hand, the left hand should not know. So that is, we know that we are doing dana and we share our merits with everyone, but still, due to respect of the opposite person, we don't announce it and we don't let anybody know that we are doing dana to that person or we are helping that person. It is individual, maybe, but this is how it is done in.
Okay.
I hope that is also because the opposite person is really in very much need of whatever is required, but his self-respect, he should not be, lowered. People should not know, oh, he's very poor, he doesn't have this, he cannot manage some things. So, out of respect, that is the only reason that we don't announce.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good intention, due to the kind of the what to call. We don't need to announce and about our dana because it's the we don't need any acknowledgement and things so that we
Yes.
keep secret. This is very good intention. But when I heard what I heard from that lady, she told me is when we do the charity, when we do the dana, so if somebody knows, so we cannot get the benefit fully because that person also get the sharing of the merits, so that she would like to get the full benefit of the dana. That's why she keeps secret. So that's why I was surprised. So it is like loba in dana. So she wants to get the full benefit. She doesn't want to share her merits to anybody. She keep confidential with her. So I think that is another case. Okay, now I understand. In India also the same in Myanmar. So some of us also, when we do the charity, we do the charity very low profile, just no name, no problem. We do dana, it is okay like that, low profile dana. So yeah, it's same in Myanmar, same tradition. Thank you for your explanation. Thank you. So before we I think we don't have any more questions. So let me continue a little bit, a few slides more I have. Okay. Okay, so when we practice the mudita in Nyanaponika Thera, so he is the very famous monk from the West. He ordained in Sri Lanka. So he mentioned that it mostly requires a deliberate effort to identify oneself with the joys and success of others. So it means that we have to put effort, deliberate effort, to practice mudita. So it means that we cannot automatically get the mudita mind. We have to put an effort. So here in Buddhism, we have 4 right efforts. We can apply it in every practice. But today I am talking about the mudita. That's why I will use these 4 right efforts for mudita. So we have negative emotions, unwholesome. For example, we feel jealousy, we conceit or grief or depression. So we don't have a mudita mind. That's why the negative emotions coming up. So unarisen we have to prevent those unarising negative emotions. Sometimes the jealousy not arising, but we have to prevent. We try to not to happen. But okay, we have already jealousy, we have already grief or depression already arisen. So we try to stop it. We try to abandon it. So we must put effort to stop it and to abandon it. So this is the two facts. No? The first one is to prevent unarising, unwholesome, and negative emotions. The second is we try to abandon arising negative emotions. Two things. And then another two is if we have to develop, we have to arouse unarising positive emotions. If you don't have mudita mind, please try to develop, please try to arouse the appreciative joy towards others. So this is the third factor. And then the last one is, if we have the mudita mind, of course, we already developed mudita, then try to maintain that mind. Try to maintain. If you practice the mindfulness in daily life, also mindfulness, then you try to maintain the mindfulness, you try to maintain the mudita, and then try to grow stronger and stronger. So these four parts, these four stages, we need effort, right effort. We call in Pali vidya, vidya, samavayama. In the Noble Eightfold Path, we have the samavayama. So we have to put the effort. So first thing is, an arising negative thoughts, please try to prevent. Okay, and the second one is, if arising, the negative emotions already arise, no? Like depression already arise, please try to stop it, abandon it. And then the third one is, if you don't have the mudita mind, if you don't have the positive emotions, appreciation, please try to develop. So put effort to develop. No? And then the fourth is, please try to put effort to maintain those good qualities. Yeah? The mudita mind, and try to grow stronger and stronger. So these are the four efforts that we should practice. We should practice. Okay, so the cultivation of mudita is helpful for better resilience to negative emotions in our daily life. And the mindfulness, sati, is mandatory and mingles with mudita to be more effective in practice. So you should practice also mindfulness, then you can try to combine with the mudita. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Then I have some other the exercise, but I'm not sure you all you all have been doing, but let me remind again. Okay, we have the mudita morning exercise, self-appreciation, mudita afternoon exercise for self-appreciation, and mudita evening for self-appreciation. Yeah, so self-appreciation means like job done. We think of the job done, and then we do like self-appreciation. So, and appreciate others. Like we appreciate at the meal time, and we can appreciate at the washing time, and we can appreciate at the computer time or telephone time or driving moments. Yeah, we can appreciate the other people, or how many people involved in this process. You know, like when you are driving, you can see the people, the other cars, you know, the every driver, taxi driver, three-wheeler driver, they are working hard for their family. So we can appreciate their hard work like that. Yeah. So the last one is the mudita diary. So you can, before you sleep, you can write down the mudita journaling. Yeah, you can, whatever you have done, you can write down whatever you have the happy moment with your family, with your friends, you can, yeah, like that. So if you have time, please do it. If you don't have time, also okay. Also okay. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. So that's all for today. And I have the audio files I already share with Mr. Pangyak and Dr. Shito. So you can practice if you like to.
Yes, yeah. We will share those files onto the WhatsApp groups, Ayya. And before we take the session towards conclusion, Ayya, may I request on behalf of all the participants that you do the Punyanumodana?
Sabbe diyo vivasantu sokoroko vinasatu ma deva vantam taraya sukhi dikayuko bhava abhivadana silesa nityavota vajayino sattaro dhamma vatantu ayuvano sukhambala. So you have listened to the Dhamma talk, Dhamma lecture with enthusiasm, and you have listened actively, and we have done the kusala for 1.5 hours. So because of this kusala marriage, may you all be happy, healthy, and wealthy. May you all be free from danger. May you all be peaceful in the Dhamma. So may you all have the mudita mind and mudita mindset in your daily life. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
So we will have our day 4 session on Mudita journey tomorrow. That would be the final session on this journey lecture series, Dhamma series that Ayya Pannatheri is doing. So it would be again at the same time, 7 a.m. India time. So tomorrow will be the last session, day 4 session on the Mudita journey. So please do join us tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Yeah, thank you. Before we conclude, let me tell you, tomorrow we will discuss about mudita and the soccer. Okay, soccer. So how we can manage our soccer or grief with mudita. So it's for tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good session, Ayya. So we are looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Ayya. Much gratitude to you for your time and Dhammadana today. And much merits to you for the Dhammadesna, Ayya. Do you have your permission to close the session, Ayya?
Sure. Thank you.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu. Namo Buddhassa.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.